Well, we definitely have to correct our rebounding. We got to put bodies on bodies. I said it last night, but we have to do it. We have to do it. And the last play, you can just focus on that one, but it's throughout the game. We gave up 22 offensive rebounds, and even the rebounds we did get, there's times where they were getting lanes down the highway lanes down the key to get offensive putbacks or dunks and whatever, or rebounds for kick-out threes. We got to do a better job with that. There's no question. If we want to give ourselves the best chance to win games, we got to rebound because we made the team miss, but we gave them 27 points in second chance points. Yeah, I mean it's something that we have to collectively do as a group. When we rebound, the numbers say that we're hard to beat, whether it's a traditional lineup or a smaller lineup. But it's the smaller lineup is the lineup that we're going to have to rebound, because there's a lot of times you play a smaller lineup because it's not like we're playing a small lineup against a traditional lineup. It's small on small ball, and you have to rebound. And it's about being mentally ready and physically tough enough to fight in there and hold your man off and then go get the ball. Yeah, he practiced today, so I mean I never. It didn't bother him today not to practice, so that's a good sign. I think it was just he tweaked it, nothing serious. Well, I think the most frustrating part of any coach-player relationship is when the players don't play hard. That wasn't the case. We didn't get beat because our effort wasn't good. We got beat because we weren't mentally. We had too many mental breakdowns, and those are the ones that. You do. It's definitely frustrating because we played so hard. We made them miss, and they got extra easy possessions, and that. I mean, it's one game. We got to cut it out now, turn the water off now before it adds up to 2 or 3 or 4 games. So it's something that we're aware of it. We're cognizant of it. We just have to make sure that we do a better job of just being physical and staying in the play. The play is not over until the rebound is secured by our guys before we can leak out. We're so good offensively when we do rebound. Sometimes guys, itch down to the court to get a head start. But the head start is not important. We have enough speed that we can get down the court after a miss. It's part of being an NBA player. You're going to get in situations where you're going to get some calls that go against you, or you're going to get some foul situations, and it's going to probably take some of your minutes away, and that's just, you got to overcome it. You're going to play 82 games. You're probably going to have, 10% of the games you're going to have to fight through that. And it's all a learning experience for him. My philosophy is no matter if you usually only get a few minutes less if you're in foul trouble. He had the worst case of all of them. He had the quick 2, he had the quick 4, and then he had the quick 5. And if he didn't have that quick 5, he probably would have ended up with 31 minutes or so. And normally we like to play him under 35, give or take a few minutes. It's all part of it. Well, it doesn't. I think we talk about all the analytics and everything, but it all comes down to the basic fundamentals, because if you don't have the fundamentals, the analytics mean nothing. They go hand in hand. But you're right. To me, it's about keeping the game in a very simple form. And we started the game off as a young player and being taught by young coaches how to make the extra pass, how to set your man up, how to close out on a shooter, close out on a driver, how to box out on a shot, and we just have to get back with that. We want to take more threes. We want to work on our spacing, but we definitely want to make sure we box out night in and night out. It has to be a habit that we do every game. Well, you got to be locked in. You can't worry about getting shots, and you can't worry about the last play. We got to be all defensive players. We don't have a guy on our team that just has to focus on defense. If we're going to be a good team, we have to have 5 defensive players on the court, and one guy not locked in makes the whole group look bad. And whether it's Kelly, Thomas, Austin, Jason, or when Dwight comes back on in that second group, everybody has to do their job defensively. The same goes with the starting team. But we got beat a lot backdoor. Well, I mean, it's probably a combination of everything. More running, being ready to shoot, running your routes with more force, and maybe some more play calls for them. But the transition, we get rebounds. That helps. Otto gets threes. So everything goes hand in hand. There's going to be some games. I mean, I'm shocked that he didn't get 1-3, but there's going to be some games he gets lower than the others. But 0 that's unacceptable. He's going to have to play. I mean, focal point, not focal point. He's going to have to be aggressive. It's like you can't force a player to be aggressive. He has to be aggressive. And we got other guys that we can throw out with certain players that maybe there's a better match for some guys that we just have to figure out. After one game, I'm not going to change everything that I know what our players can do. We just have to monitor things and see who plays well with one another and then go from there. But Otto has the ability to play with any lineup.